Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex. That last episode was pretty fun. I think I picked the wrong day to, or the wrong time of day to try to record. I had dog barking because people were coming home. I had my my boy making noises because he was laughing at the video he was watching. My phone is vibrating like crazy because people are trying to call me, and it was a little nuts. Okay, so I think after here we need a signal. So that way, if there is a train up here, nothing will leave the waiting area. Okay. So I think we're doing okay so far. Now we need to set up the unloading. So this is going to be unloading for ore. And I would like to have multiple stations. The two-sided variety. There we go. No, that's a loading station. I need an unloading station. I guess I don't have a blueprint for one. Let me check my inventory. Okay, we can delete that. Trains, belt balancers. Okay. I have a one-sided unload. Alright, so I'm going to need to make a copy of one of these. Which one do we prefer? The one that goes around the top, or the one that goes... I think I like this one better, because it results in 8 belts. Whereas, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think I like this layout better. Except for that thing there, but we can fix that. And this one has turrets. Alright, so let's blueprint this one. And I think we'll include the roboport. No, I won't include the roboport. We can add those later. Okay, so let's get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of the radar. Actually, I'll get rid of the turrets. I'll get rid of anything that's not train station related. I'm not going to have fuel loading. Okay, so this is going to be... Whoops. It's going to be unload. Unload. That's good enough, I guess. And let's put a train, and we'll put like some ore, so we know that that's for that. Okay. Whoops. Okay, good. Yeah, and the station is on the appropriate side. So let me just make sure I'm leaving myself enough room. Well, I'm going to be going up with this, right? So if I put this here, the smelting is going to be to the north. I think that'll be fine. But then in this case, I need the belts to go the other way, like this. So I can set it up like this and then just move the station. As a matter of fact, I think I want the belts to go east to west, because I need them to get out of the train station area. All right, well, we'll lay this down and then we'll work with it and see what we can come up with. What am I missing? That looks like an arithmetic combinator. I think I need to get the I need to get some bot upgrades here. This is kind of slow. Yeah, we'll have to go back for supplies for the other ones. We're short on stack inserters. How many do we need for that? 96. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go back for stack inserters and other stuff. Okay, so let's take this out. Yeah, so we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it like this. And then we'll replace that with regular belts and station. Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, great. So the problem here is that the stations move like 2 spaces. And it just so happens that I picked the space in the middle to line all this up on. So I'm going to have to tear this all up and put it down again. But first let's refresh our blueprint. Let's get that out of there. Okay. Yeah, so we'll update the blueprint with this design, since this is, I guess, more generic. Yeah. Okay. So now let's tear all that down. While that's happening, I will lay some rail here. Okay. So what we'll do here is we'll lay down our train, and then we can make sure that we're properly aligned when we put down the blueprint. Let me zoom in here. What? And now my blueprint can't get lined up. All right, we need to remove one section of rail. Jesus. All right, what is going on here? There we go. Okay, now they're all connected. Let's try this again. What's this called? KDS 71. All right. One more time. Please. Oh, please line up. No. It's not lining up. quite sure I get this. That's not going to help. All right. So let's just tear up the track. And we'll try again. Okay. It could be because, maybe it's because the blueprint has track on it. Let's try to take the track out and see if that helps me align it with better resolution. Okay, so we'll put down a train right there, let's say, and then 4 cars all connected. Very good. We'll put the station. Now it's called Yadi. We'll go there to get lined up. Okay. And now, yeah, there we go. Now I can place it. Very good. Okay, and then I think we should put a signal at the beginning of this. And again, if we consider having room for one more car, that'll be about there. So let's, yeah, I'll just put it right there. That should be good. Okay, so that's almost complete. We need to come back with steel chests. Let's bring 100, and let's bring 200 stack inserters. Okay, and then I want to blueprint this, including that signal and the train station at the front. Okay, so that's going to be train, that's going to be ore unloading. Unload. There we go. Okay. Now we need to loop this around to the other side. And I want this to be, whoops, no. I want to have the same amount of track on the front as I do on the back, so it's somewhat symmetrical. Okay. No, just straight down, please. Okay. And then we'll tear up that U-turn, because I need to extend straight track out. And then that's going to be our entrance back onto the main line. So let's get our rail book. There we go. Whoops. Okay, and then we need the entrance, which is this one. And is that right? Coming down, yes, like that. Except for that stuff there, we don't want that. Okay, I don't think we need a signal there. Yeah, okay. Whoa. Where is he going? That was interesting. Not sure why that train came this way. Apparently it was the shortest path. You know, it might have been, well, I don't know. Who knows why? Okay, so let's go back to, where do we want to go? Let's go to iron ore unload. And now we'll see if we've got everything set up properly. Alright, so far so good. Alright. Now we can run along these belts and we'll go get our supplies. We should probably pick up some more rail as well while we're here. And I'm going to grab some green circuits. Should probably grab some iron plate. Get rid of the stone. And there are no stack inserters because we have no gears. So let's pick up a bunch of gears and feed those to that machine. Why are you stopped? Yeah, my red belts are eating all the gears. Alright, let's see, where else can I get gears from? I guess I can just make them by hand. Actually, I have a box full. There, that helps. These things eat gears pretty quick. Okay, well I think we have enough at least to finish that first line. Did I get my chest? Yeah. Okay, so we'll let that work and we'll have to come back for more. I want to put down a second one, a second station as well. Because we're gonna need iron and copper. And I actually might want to have a couple of each. Yeah, I need to grab some iron plates. Can't make anything by hand right now. Okay, and we should get some steel as well. There we go. So at least now we can make a few things on the fly if we have to. Let's see. I have another RoboPort that I'm not using right now. Oh, I took that out because of the night vision. Yeah, you know what? I think I'd rather have the RoboPort for this kind of work. All right, let's go back to Yadi. We'll get that station finished, and then we will set up a route and have it start bringing in some iron ore. Okay, perfect. Hopefully that'll finish this off. We need to bring in some electricity. So let's get that taken care of. Yeah, I guess we'll bring it from over here. There we go. So this is all powered up. So let's set up a route. I do want to replace this with a regular train, but for now we'll use this one. No, let's go back. Okay, we're going to need to rename this first. So we'll call this, I think we need to change our naming convention. So let's call this smelting iron ore. Okay, because this is going to be our smelting area, so every train station in this area will start with the word smelting. Okay, so let's go to iron ore load. Which one is the first one? Do we want to go to both, is the question. Probably not that one. Iron ore load 2. Yeah, that one's actually got some inventory. So let's go to iron ore load 2 until we are full. And then go to smelting until we are empty. So let's set that up. And then we're going to have a fueling station down here as well. Because all of our fueling right now is taking place at the main base. I have to figure out why that train is coming down here. That is perplexing. And we're going to need to set up another one of these stations. Because we're going to run out of ore before too long. Alright, let's make a radar. We want to put one of those, and then we'll set up a few lasers around to keep it safe. Okay, so far so good. Where's my radar? Let's put the radar there. I think we should have a roboport because we're going to need robots here. Can I put it there? Yeah, that won't block anything. Put a couple of storage chests. And here we'll put a requester chest for fuel. And we'll put coal, we'll put wood, and we'll put solid fuel. Those are all things that we can burn. Like so. Okay, now let's blueprint this again. But this time we are going to exclude the, or we're going to include the refueling chest. Okay, I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to take this out because we don't need those in every setup. But I think all the rest of it we're going to want to keep as is. Alright, so let's rename this. Or no, this is unload. And again, we'll choose the train and a picture of ore. Okay, so I'm thinking we should have like maybe 2 of these. Oh, you know what? I still have that problem with the rail. Damn it. I probably should have just left the rail on and then placed it down. All right, let's edit this. I'm gonna have to take all the rail out and then put down the track myself. I think I'm gonna have to take the station out as well. And we'll take out the signal. All right. So I'll leave a space of 4 in between each one. So let's do 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just leaving a space of 4 because that'll be big enough to put in a RoboPort. Did I line that up correctly? Yeah, I think I did. No, I didn't. All right. Do over. I want to set it up with 2 copper and 2 iron. Let's wait for all this stuff to get picked up. Well, I guess I can work while they're doing that. All right. So it's like this. So I'm not even going to move it. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay, and 1 more for good luck. I think that's 4. Is that 4? Okay. I don't necessarily have to wait for that stuff to get placed. I just want it to be known where it's all going to be. All right, let's go back for the bots. Come on back here, guys. Okay, and I'll just wait until they put down everything I've got. While they're doing that, we can put the rail back where it should be. Okay, and that goes here. And did I make another station? I don't think I did. Alright, so the station is going to go here. Is that correct? That is correct. Okay, and we're going to copy there. So that one has the same name as this one. That way the trains will use whichever one is available. Okay, and then that'll join up there. Why is that blinking? Why is that blinking? Well, I guess we need to put signals here. Actually, I don't like the way that rail got laid. Let's just come straight up here. There, that's better. Okay, and then on the exit, we should have signals with chain signals before each one, like that. Now, I think this signal is not actually connected with the track. Let me try to place that one again. And I want it to be lined up with that. There, that's better. Okay. That looks good so far. Now, where is the train? Is that it? I don't know if that's the one. No. This must be my train. Yep. Alright, so let's try something. Can I make anything train related? Yes. I'm going to put a cargo wagon here on this track so that we can see if it goes to the other station of the same name. It's taking a while to load. We're going to need more iron outposts as well. Now that I look at this, it might be better to have the belts go the other way and do the smelting over here rather than over here. Because then we can have some pickup stations. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish this would have been, I would have put this down farther. But I wanted to leave myself plenty of space. Right. Still loading. It's almost done. This is not going to be helping my main base at all. So once this load of ore gets delivered, I think I'm going to stop the schedule. And we'll just wait for that to finish unloading. And then we'll go back. I'll go back and get the rest of the inserters and chests and belts for this all to finish. And then we can start to set up some smelting lines. But again, I don't think this, I don't think I'm going to have these trains running until we get to the point that we're fully operational. In fact, I might just leave the train here and go back by car. It's not that far. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to wait for gonna have to wait for my bots. All right, anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. To be continued. Next time we'll start setting up some smelting lines. Probably at least 2 for copper and 2 for iron to start with, and then we can work on another mining outpost for iron, and we can work on an outpost to make the circuits. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you later. Bye.